Most NFL players are on larger contracts than any of us can imagine. But what about before some of these stars made it to the big time? Look at our list and see 10 NFLers who were rich before they made it pro. Chris and Kyle Long. The Long brothers saw their father compete for over a decade in the NFL, including winning a Super Bowl, giving them a hero and financial comfort. The two big men have played a combined 11 years in the NFL and have both reached the Pro Bowl, showing the combined talent they inherited from Howie Long. While some comfort can create complacency, having a stable childhood and a father like that has motivated the brothers to achieve as much success as they possibly can. Matt Sims. While most would love the wealth that comes with being a second-generation QB, Matt Sims often felt like he had a target on his back growing up. He hasn't yet lived up to the promise that comes with a second-generation status, especially as his father was a Super Bowl winner, serving as a backup for 3 teams now with the Atlanta Falcons. That's not to say he doesn't have talent, but don't expect to see Matt Sims starting anywhere anytime soon. Clay Matthews III. Clay Matthews is just one of the many talented football players from the Matthews clan, making them a very important football family. With all kinds of relatives playing at a high level before he was born, Clay was destined to make the NFL. He has, adding a whopping $66 million contract to his worth during his career after growing up wealthy with his famous family. Although he is getting older, Clay can still go on the field and will no doubt bring more Matthew boys into the NFL. Max Williams. The Williams family are very high achievers, and both of Max's father and grandfather spent significant time in the NFL. Max didn't rest on his laurels with this wealth, however, and worked hard to reach the NFL via the College of Minnesota. He is quite new to the big time, however, but will no doubt add to that legacy as he is considered a future star at the tight end position. Chris Borland. Chris Borland recently retired from the NFL, and one of the main reasons he could safely do this is his family safety net. He was young and had a promising career ahead of him, but opted out when he saw the danger of the game. His family run a real estate investment business, and this allowed him to walk away after one very promising season in the league. Nick Foles. Foles is one of the only players on this list whose wealth doesn't come from family in the football fraternity. The talented QB grew up in wealth thanks to his father's self-made millionaire status, which came in the restaurant business. Nick may have bounced around a few teams lately, but expect his talent to soon help him build his personal wealth. Andrew Luck. Growing up with a net worth of $20 million can make for vast complacency in younger people, but that certainly isn't the case with Andrew Luck. His father Oliver worked hard to earn those millions, and that work ethic has certainly rubbed off on his son. He is now the franchise star of the Colts and just signed one of the largest contracts in NFL history. Money was no problem for Andrew, and the way he is going, no Luck will have money problems in the future. Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham may not have grown up with millions like others on this list, but had a comfortable living, definitely rich in athletic talent. Both his parents were star athletes, with his mother a 6-time All-American and father a running back for LSU. OBJ has become a star since breaking out in the NFL, as he is one of the most promising receivers in the game. However wealthy he was growing up, there is no doubt that will increase for the future as his star continues to rise. Johnny Manziel. Before the partying Johnny we knew came into the spotlight, his family remained wealthy due to Johnny's great-grandfather. He migrated from Lebanon and created a rich empire as an oil baron, one which still helps the family today. While we don't see Manziel in the news as much anymore, it's hard to argue the name he made for himself in college. He struggled at the NFL level, and some have questioned that maybe his childhood wealth is to blame for his complacency and lackadaisical attitude. Eli and Peyton Manning. These two are second-generation stars and perhaps the most successful football family in history. Although their father Archie never won a Super Bowl, the brothers combined have won 4, 2 going to each. The two grew up in a family with a comfortable living, getting to see their father play in the NFL, which obviously inspired the duo. They have both, no doubt, overshadowed their father, as a case could be made for having both in the top 15 quarterbacks of all time. Well, there you have it. Is there any others you can think of? Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to The Sportster on YouTube.